Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to lesson number 20 of how to write calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy. So by now you will have worked out, I've repeated this again and again. Now the key to calligraphy is practice, practice, practice. And if you have been following my instructions and if you have been practicing that and not rushing, then you will have seen a marked improvement in your calligraphy. If you bought a book, like I said, and then you look at page 1 and you look at the page that you're presently working on, you'll see a real improvement. If you've not been rushing and you've been practicing, devoting time every day and devoting pages and pages to each letter, then you'll see an improvement. If you can't see an improvement, then you need to go back to basics and you need to work, like I said, on each letter. You need to keep on practicing. So today I wanted to share some quotes with you about practice and how it will benefit you. And from now on, I'm not going to give any more lessons on how to practice letters. I'm just going to leave it with you. I want you to print off the Arabic alphabet and I want you to keep practicing each letter until you've mastered the whole alphabet. And in the meantime, occasionally I'll make videos in which I'll present to you a project that we can do together, where we'll make a page border and then we'll write something like we wrote Ya Rahmanu. So I'll leave your destiny in your own hands. The more you practice, the better you will get. That's the simple, basic key to becoming better at calligraphy. So be patient and keep on trying. And this is why I wanted to share these quotes with you. This first quote is, "The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried." That applies to anything. Somebody who's a master at something, they have gone through a rigorous period of rigorous practice. And that's how they've become masters in their field. So my PE teacher used to tell us that he once went to watch a game of tennis in Wimbledon, at the Wimbledon Stadium, and he had a seat whereby he could see the match that he was watching, but he could also overlook onto another court. And on the other court was a famous tennis player of the time, the world champion at that time. And for the duration of this game that was playing, 2-3 hours, he said the other guy, the champion on the other court, was just practicing backhanders. That's all he was doing. And he said from that he learnt that practice makes perfect. The same goes with footballers, boxers, anything. So here again, you've just got to practice. So that was the first quote. The second quote I wanted to share with you is from Anne Bronte. She says, "All our talents increase in the using, and every faculty, both good and bad, strengthens by exercise." So in calligraphy, you've got to exercise your hand, your brain memory, until it knows where to curve the pen, where to curl the pen, and so on. The next quote is, "Tomorrow's victory is today's practice." And the final quote, which I find inspiring in this regard, is, "Be brave enough to be bad at something new." So whether it's watercolor painting, whether it's oil colors, whether it's calligraphy, when you start off, you're going to be bad at it, but you've got to be brave enough to be bad at something new. So don't be afraid and don't get frustrated that you're bad at something. Just be brave enough to try it and keep on trying, and you will, over time, slowly but surely, get better at it. So just have that bravery to try something new, to try calligraphy, and just keep at it. Persistence is the key and practice is the key. Allah Ta'ala grant you success. Ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.